Renovations. I gotta call someone. Yeah, hi. I was wondering if I could talk to someone, maybe to get some renovations for my house. Alright, sweet. Sounds good. Thanks. See you soon.
Hey, did you call for a contractor?
Yeah, I did actually.
Looking for some renovations in your house?
Yeah, I want to do something different in my house. Not sure how I like it so far, so.
Alright, well, let's take a look at what you got.
Sounds good.
Are you doing interior and outside as well?
Yeah, I am. This is interior. We'll start in the family room.
Oh yeah, this needs some work. This needs a lot of work.
Yeah, I honestly just want to switch it up. I was gonna go to the store and get something, but I don't want to pick something I'm not gonna like. It might not fit or whatever. So.
Right.
But I'll take you to some other parts.
Sounds like it's load bearing. I'll follow you outside.
So, like for an example here, is I was thinking about maybe putting like a little balcony on this second floor door here.
That door to nowhere is not a good look. We need to change that up.
Yeah. So I was hoping maybe you had some kind of technology or something even that could maybe help me see what it would look like before I purchase something.
I don't think we have anything like that. The best we could do is like do some drawings, some mock-ups, but as far as like live software or something to test it out, yeah, that's not something I can provide.
All right.
I wonder if my software developer buddy has any solutions to this. I think I'm gonna give him a call. Hey, how you doing, man? Listen, I got a client here who's looking for a live update for their home renovations, and I don't have anything like that. Are you coming up with anything anytime soon, and something that could help them out?
I heard you're in need of some cutting-edge technology.
Yeah, I am.
Well, I got just the thing for you.
It's called augmented reality. Utilizing our new development, we are redefining the way home improvements are conducted. Our clients have the ability to see their home renovations on a real-life scale. And this is from landscapes to kitchen renovations, as well as building that balcony outside that your client was asking about.
So it's not one-dimensional. It's not just, wall painting color and furniture. It's all inclusive.
Correct. So you're looking at you can do kitchen cabinets. You can see what it's like to remove a wall, as well as, like I said, the landscape. So if you wanted to plant a tree outside, you could see what that looks like in front of your house. So it's you have a lot of variation with what you can do with this.
So what kind of devices do I use this on? Is it just like on a desktop computer, or how accessible is it to me as a contractor?
Yeah, so this is one of the greatest things that separates us from our competition. We have an easy to use platform where you can use it on your tablets, your smartphone, as well as Google Glass. And this allows for ease of use and convenience.
That's what I like to hear. I'm gonna take this back to my company and talk to my boss, see if we can get something worked out.
Absolutely. I look forward.
So what kind of solutions am I looking at right now today as far as how a home renovation will look and the time frame that it will take to get to the finish line?
Okay, so normally in the industry, the current practice is to have a designer or contractor come into the house, take measurements, look at the landscape of the environment to see like what they want, what the client will want, and then they'll take all this information back to their office and they will have some drawings and mock-ups done, and then they will later come back to the client to present these options for the project they are working on. Usually the client has some changes they want to make, so again they have to go back to the office to make these drawings and mock-ups happen again, and that's really an issue in the industry because it's taking so much time to get the ideas flowing back and forth.
Right.
So for our product, we are going to have, in the future, we are going to have augmented reality in the industry, which this should cut down on the time that is used between the client and the contractor.
So what it comes down to is, what will the app look like? Here we have an example of someone's backyard, and it is in desperate need of some work. So we choose exterior, and from there we are prompted to what we want, and patio is selected. Landscaping, decks, and entryways are all options that can be added. We cycle through the doors and establish that this is the one that we want. So we mount it and move on to walkways. We do the same process. All of these styles and colors are available to choose from in the hardware store, so it's not just random pieces. We also have tables, seats, fireplaces, and other amenities that can fill up your new backyard, all that are sold within the store. We also have interior options. Just like before, when interior is selected, all the possible amenities are revealed. In this case, we have walls, which isn't just paint, but cabinets as well, then flooring, where this lovely color of carpet is chosen, and finally furnishings. Just like the exterior, appliances, decorations, and lighting are all categories that can be added. All these options are within the augmented reality app and are mountable and unmountable if it does not fit your taste.
So this is a pretty cumbersome investment on my part. What kind of competitors are we looking at in the marketplace?
Well, like you said, it's a pretty big market right now, and it's only growing to about 1.5 billion in industry right now, these apps. So a couple options that we have, the Home AR Designer app. So this allows customers to fill your rooms with furniture and those kind of AR visuals. And Lowe's also just came out with an app called Envisioned, and any of their products online, you can virtually try to renovate interior spaces. And then our third option is the Home Depot shopping app, and so that uses your smartphone on your camera just like the other ones to capture a room, and then you can place virtual designer items and things like that. But as far as interior and exterior design, there's not much out there besides our product.
So it sounds like right now they're tailored more towards the customer, not necessarily the contractor, the third party who's actually going to be doing the work.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that. It gives us a lot of room to grow into the marketplace.
Yes.
Here. So basically the way we do it is we're going to lease out our software to you, base about $10,000 per year, so that you can stop if you don't find that it's really working out for you. That's just kind of the base level of it though. You can scale it up if you want. We have more expensive ones are between $20,000, $30,000 depending on what other things you want. We can add in a lot of other features such as training and stuff like that to kind of help you with your remodeling business. But with the $10,000 a year for you, that's really small compared to what it costs us to make. These AR apps are actually pretty expensive to build, typically ranging between $35,000 to $70,000. Ours, because of its depth, is actually towards the higher end. It was about $60,000, $70,000 to develop. So in the end, you're really saving money compared to if you were to develop this in your own. It's tailored only to you. So basically, you can choose what you see fit. But we'll say about $10,000 to start out. How's that sound for you?
$10,000, that's a little high. Am I going to be able to get my money back out of this investment for your application?
Well, unfortunately, I do not have exact numbers for you with this because it's such a new area. But based on studies of other industries with augmented reality apps such as this, there's lots of benefits that can be seen. For a smaller guy, I don't know how big your business is, but say you lease a building already. With this, you can actually maybe cut that lease out and just lease our product so that you don't need a location to actually do your drawings, to actually show your customers things. You can show them in the field with our AR app. This will help you increase customer satisfaction, and it will decrease their uncertainty when they're actually picking out what they want to get remodeled. Remodeling can be very expensive, especially if mistakes are made.
Right.
If you put in a porch like our customer wants and he doesn't like it, you can have a little bit of an issue. So you can really see what it would look like with that, especially with that door to nowhere. For you, especially, this will help shorten your sales cycle. Less time drawing out new things and actually just being able to show them in the field. It will decrease your overall cost in the end, especially if you've had to do multiple renovations for people that have been indecisive. So this can be pretty important. It'll also decrease the cost that you can pass on to your customers, making you more viable in the market. Depending on what part of the app that you actually pay for in your lease, we can potentially cut down your work errors. With training and stuff like that, we can show you we can show you on the building maybe where some mistakes have been made, areas to look at, such as that kind of stuff. So really, the benefits depend a lot on how high of a lease you have, so that can kind of be worked out later on too.
Okay. What kind of risks are involved with this sort of investment? I'm kind of new to the AR thing, so if you could explain that for me.
Our company really bears most of these risks, since we're only going to lease it out to you. We have to deal with intellectual property issues, customer satisfaction, and stuff like that. We also have to bear the costs of updates, technical support, all that kind of stuff, which can really put a strain on our company. But for you, really, the only thing you'd be worried about is a low return on investment. $10,000 can be a sizable investment for a smaller business. Basically, we mitigate this risk, however, by only leasing it to you. You do not purchase this product for a larger upfront fee. If you find that you're not getting your money's worth, you can just cancel your subscription after the year. So we try to mitigate these risks as much as possible. Other issues with it really go along with any kind of technology. It needs to be adapted and adopted by upper management and stuff like that, as well as by your workers. They're used to one thing, but you have to get them used to a new thing. So that can be really a hard process to buy in. But once you can kind of jump over that, you'll really understand it. Some people will have difficulty working the app, but we're here for you with technical support at all times. So we try to mitigate as many risks as we can for you to make your customer happy.
I like what you have to say, but it's going to be a cumbersome investment, so I'm going to have to do a little shopping, look around the market a little bit.
Sounds good. We'll see what you can find.
All right, thank you. So I now have the software that's able to help you and see live how your house is going to look down the road. So let's go ahead and take a look at the wall colorings. Do you like the way that looks?
Yeah, I do actually.
All right, let's go ahead and mount that. What about the couch? You like that right there?
Yeah. As you were saying, this is phenomenal for me. I don't have to go to the store and be worried about what design I'm going to get. So I like how I can see what it's going to look like already.
All right, well, we got that mounted. Let's go ahead and take a look at that
Awesome.
deck outside. All right, so here we have the possibilities for your deck with the wood coloring and the finishes.
Sweet.
You like the way that looks?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. I'm going to get my tools and we can get all set and get this on the road.